Okay, so today is 20-minute Pilates. We're going to start on the floor. You will need a block. If you haven't got one, go run. And you're just going to lie down. And just stretch your legs away from you and your arms overhead. And just stretch yourself as tall as you can. So push your hands away. Don't worry about your shoulders coming up. Push your heels away. Pull your tummy in. Try and imprint. Imagine it's the early morning stretch in bed and then just wiggle and jiggle, stretching yourself really long. If that yawn comes out, that's fine. Wiggle, jiggle, reaching around, and then relax the arms and bring the feet up. Knees up nice and parallel, and relaxing your spine into the mat. We're just going to start with some sideways breathing. So place your hands on your rib cage and breathing into the sides. And exhale. Just really focus on expanding the ribs sideways. Remember, it doesn't need to be a huge breath, but just putting the attention into that area to get your diaphragm working sufficiently. And then as you exhale, zip up and hollow. Making the tummy nice and flat. So if you want, you can place one hand on your belly button and then feel that hand sinking down as you exhale and zip up and hollow. And you might notice that automatically as you do so, your spine imprints more to the floor. So we're going to use that and turn this into imprint and release back to neutral. And I know we normally only switch on the pelvic floor about 30% and the tummy as well, but just as an exercise, switch it on as much as you can. You might find that your glutes will switch on as well, so just let that all happen. Just really wakening up the core. You might find that strains your rib cage or puts more pressure into the chest. But again, just let it happen and observe. And then bring back to about 30%. Still keeping imprinting and releasing. Okay, we're going to lift one bum cheek off the floor. So imprint first and lift one bum cheek off the floor. Imprint and lift the other bum cheek off the floor. Then you're going to go to neutral and lift the bum cheek. And neutral and lift. Back to imprint and lift. Imprint and lift. Neutral, lift. Neutral, lift. Let's stay imprinted now. Imprint and lift. Push that hip bone up higher. And imprint, lift and push the hip bone higher. Just one more time each side. And then next time we imprint, we're going to go for a pelvic lift. So imprint, zip up hollow, squeeze the glutes and rolling up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Drawing the tummy in, so remember your pubic bone's highest, then is your hip bones, and then your belly sinks in to create a little valley. And then we're going to roll back down, imprint, and release. Making sure you breathe in to prepare. And if you're going quite slowly like I'm doing, you just need to keep breathing naturally throughout. Make sure your knees don't wander apart. You can always glance forward if they've wandered apart. Then it's probably your big toes off the floor as well, so focus on your tripods on your feet. And we just do 3 more. Relaxing the chest, so get all the tension out of your chest. 2 more. And then the last one. Take it extra slow to roll down this time. Really make sure it's one vertebra at a time. Imprint, 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 and release. And then just fold both knees into your chest and rock forwards and backwards. Peeling the lower spine off the ground. Keep the head relaxed down. And then rock from side to side. Taking one hand on each knee and circle the legs around. Biggest circle you can. So the knees meet and greet. And you circle. Feet stay together. And then the other way around. Feet down one at a time, and you need your block now. So we're going to do a hip flexor stretch. We've done this week in class. So pop your block underneath your lower spine and fold your knees back in. That should sit comfortably, and it should lift your pubic bone higher than your hips. So fold one leg towards you, extend the other leg away, and you might need to shift the block now. It should feel comfortable. Again, it's just that sort of supporting the pubic bone pushes up higher than your hip bones. Okay, so pull the folded knee in as much as possible and just extend the other leg away from you and just let it stretch out. So for some people, depending on your block or whether you're in a pillow, that leg might be touching the ground, it might not. Probably better to keep it nice and long rather than bend. So stretching the back of the knee and just let it hang. Okay, stay there. Now your folded knee goes towards your opposite shoulder, but try and keep the bum cheek on the block. And then try and stretch your long leg in the opposite direction. So the top knee goes to one direction, bottom leg goes into the opposite direction. And try and let things relax. Come back to the center with both knees. Fold the top knee in as much as you can and then move the long leg from side to side. Just really observe where you feel the most tension. And then stop in that place and breathe in. Exhale, zip up, hollow, relax. And two more. So with each relaxation, with each exhalation, relax the leg. Good. Fold both knees in and extend the other leg. You might have to rearrange the block. Because things always slither and the second side is always different. So just focus in. Remember to pull the top knee in as much as you can. And relax. Then bring your top knee towards the opposite shoulder. Put it as high up as you can. And then the long leg crosses in the opposite direction. And bring them both back to center. And then the long leg sways from side to side. And then we're to pull the top knee in as much as you can. And again, find the spot where you can feel the stretch the most. Stay there. And 3 deep breaths where you just exhale and relax every time. Good, bring both knees back in. And then one leg down, other leg down, take the block out. And then bring the first knee back in. Put the opposite hand on top of knee. Rotate the knee down towards the ground. Look to the opposite arm, which is to the side. Let the foot touch. Let the knee touch. Now, if that causes pain in your lower spine, then you need to bend the underneath leg up a little bit more. So tuck under and pushing the knee down towards the ground, looking to the opposite direction. And the knee might not touch the ground. So just play around, lifting it forwards higher. Where's the best point? Tucking under. And then sending that top sitting bone away from you. So tuck and push the top sitting bone away. Relaxing the neck. You can either stay there or do little circular motions. If you were circling, then change other direction now. Okay, fold the knee back in, roll onto your back, and swapping legs over. So opposite hand to knee. Start with a straight supporting leg, hand to the side. And roll over sideways. Something will touch the ground, probably big toe. Keep rolling. And again, if your lower spine is pinchy, bend the underneath leg a little bit. Tuck under. Send the top sitting bone away from you. And breathe. Either keep doing that or circle. And then change the direction. And coming back to center. And we're going to turn sideways. Okay, we're going to do inner thighs. So, lie yourself nice and long. You can either have the top leg in front or behind. You're just going to have to try out what works better. You can also use the block. So, the options are having the leg behind. You're going to be doing this, okay? Or in front. I like holding onto my leg. Or you could use your block and lie the leg down. Or this way around. Just find whatever works. Actually, that's quite nice. Okay, so making sure the hips are on top of each other. Zip up and pull up. Flex the underneath foot. Lengthen the leg and lift and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Lower down. And we're going to do 8 circles in each direction. So lift again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. I'd take block out if you were using block. Fold your knees to 90. Extend the top leg. Turn the foot down so the big toe is pointing towards the ground. And we're going to do 16 touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Relax. Same thing again, 8 circles one way, 8 circles the other way. So again, lift leg, turn it in and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. We're going to come up to sitting. So the leg that's just been doing the action is now going to fold over across to the other one, sitting tall and pull the knee towards the opposite shoulder. So most of us will probably feel a stretch in your bum that you just worked. If you don't, fold the underneath leg in and rock from side to side. So sit bone down, sit bone off, sit bone down, sit bone off. And try and sit as tall as you can. Okay, and let's go over to the other side. So we can start with the inner thigh. Flex the underneath foot, 16 pulses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Relax. Ready for 8 circles in each direction. Flex and lift. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Both legs to 90. Extending the top leg. Flex it. Turn it in so the big toe is pointing towards the ground. 16 touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Relax. And then 8 and 8. Here we go. Lift, turn in, circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your aching leg is the one that folds over. Pushing the knee towards your opposite shoulder, and if you need more, folding the underneath leg in. Whew. And hip bone down, no, not hip bone, sit bone down now. Sitting as tall as you can. Okay, good. Down to your front. For the time being, place your arms wherever you can get the flattest back. So that might be a pillow for your forehead, or arms to the side, or arms down here. Whatever makes the back the flattest. Legs either turned out and wide or narrow and pigeon-toed. And I'm just going to do 3 zip up hollows. So breathing in, exhale, zip up hollow, pubic bone into the ground, peel tummy off the ground so your glutes would be engaged. And relax. Making sure your sternum stays on the ground. And relax. And one more. And relax. Okay, we're going to do the aeroplane. So arms to the side, forehead down. Same thing. Start with your zip up and hollow. So pubic bones down, tummy's off. Then lift, retract. So use your rhomboids if you're working on the rhomboids. Use your rhomboids, because your rhomboids are used so much that float your arms up. And then take your eye line off the ground and see whether you can fly off. Rib cage, sternum stays on the mat. And 3 more times. So zip up and hollow. Rhomboids switch on, arms lift, fly away. Pull tummy in more. And again. Zip up, hollow tummy off. Rhomboid shoulders, arms, lengthen to fly. The last one. Zip up, hollow tummy off. Rhomboids, retract, arms, and aeroplane. And relax. We're going to go to extended child pose. If you've got your block handy, that works well. So you could have your hands on the block. Just pushing down into the block. Make sure your hands are glued to the block or the floor. And then trying to lower your bum down to your heels. Breathing into the upper back. Place your hands together on the floor on the block with thumbs upwards. Almost sort of like you're folding them together for prayer. And then again, just see whether your head still fits through. One more breath. And then relax your hands and lower your bum towards your heels, providing your knees like doing that. And come up to sitting or leaning up. And you are released. Well done.